Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Jan Jenkins, and I will be your presenter today. I'm joined by Eva Donahue, who will be hosting and helping manage questions at the end. Today's webinar is titled Member Responsibilities, and we'll be focusing on various membership topics here at Okie 811. Before we begin, let's go over a few housekeeping items. All attendees are in listen-only mode. You can use the Q&A option to ask questions, and we'll be answering those questions at the end of today's presentation. Today's agenda will cover membership, financial requirements, account management, positive response, and tips on staying connected. We'll start the webinar by discussing your membership. For today's webinar, we will cover sections of the law to better show you how staying compliant with the law and your member responsibilities go hand in hand. The purpose for facility operator to register with Okie 811 is to ensure that excavation activities are done safely without damage to underground infrastructures like gas lines, water pipes, electrical cables, or telecommunication lines. The map shown here of Oklahoma show all the underground facilities registered with Okie 811 and gives you a clear picture of why calling before you dig matters. There are two types of memberships. Today, we will focus on general membership. At Okie 811, we are committed, along with our general and sustaining members, to safeguarding underground utilities and helping ensure that people dig safely. The one-call process begins with the excavator submitting a locate request before digging, Okie 811 notifying the member companies with registered underground facilities at the dig site, and then member companies responding by marking their underground facilities or confirming the dig site is clear by the date and time on the ticket. Then the excavator confirming and waiting, and then safe excavation takes place. Our members are required to log into the Okie 811 portal, submitting a positive response on each ticket. Okay, so far today we've touched on the law, which states that if you own or operate underground lines in Oklahoma, you're required to register the facilities with Okie 811. Also, we talked about the purpose of your membership and that there are two types of memberships. And today we'll be going over general membership. Okay, this next session of the webinar that we'll cover is financial requirements at Okie 811. The Oklahoma Underground Facility Damage Prevention Act also covers filing fees and statewide notification center information. The cost of your membership is listed on the annual fee schedule, which is approved by the Board of Directors for Okie 811, and it is available on our website. It outlines the fees associated with your membership. The revenue collected covers the operating costs for the upcoming year. Members are billed out annually in November for each year. Everything registered under a membership, including all dispatch codes and its outputs, will appear on one invoice. If you have multiple memberships, then you'll receive a separate invoice for each member code. A great way to show that your company complies with the Oklahoma law and Okie 811 member responsibility is by receiving your certificate of good standing each year. The certificate is valid for 1 year from the date of issue. To obtain this certificate, member fees must be paid in full. Member information on file must be verified. You must be participating in positive response via the OKI 811 portal. Your certificate can be beneficial when applying for grants. It proves that your company is in good standing with the Oklahoma One Call system. The certificate may be required when renewing license or permits. And there is a great chance that you will need a certificate of good standing from time to time during the life of your business. Our next topic deals with the importance of account management. Okay, OKI has two membership levels. Level 1 is the membership level. The membership level is the overall umbrella of your OKI 811 account. Level 1 contains all billing contact information for the party responsible for paying your organization's membership fees. Level 2 is the dispatch codes associated with the membership, which we'll cover next. Level 2 under the membership is your dispatch code or codes, may have more than one. A member will have at least one at least one dispatch code, but they may have multiple dispatch codes associated with that membership. Again, the membership being the overall umbrella of the account. A member with two dispatch codes may have them separated by geographic area or facility type. Or a municipality may have one dispatch code for its water department and a second dispatch code for its electric department. Okay, we've talked about two different levels of your membership, which is the membership level and the dispatch level. OKI 811 portal is what you will use to view and manage your membership and dispatch code information. Currently, we are transitioning from the old portal to the new portal. So at this time, members will use both. The old portal has the grassy background with the yellow flag across the bottom of its homepage. And available to you in the old portal are queues, reports, various reports, membership and dispatch information. At this time, you can only update your membership and dispatch information, such as contacts, outputs, etc., in the old portal. The new portal has the green ribbon across the top of its homepage, and it focuses on ticketing, the service area editor, which is the mapping program, and it has a mobile-friendly access. Until all features are available in the new portal, both platforms will remain in use, and you will have the ability to toggle between the two portals using the same login credentials. Under your membership, again, which is level 1, this is where you can review and update your billing information. Again, currently the billing information can only be reviewed and updated in the old portal. When reviewing your information, you will want to verify that all billing contact information is accurate, such as the billing address, billing phone number, billing email address. It is important to keep your information updated. Outdated information can result in missed invoices and potential suspension of the membership. Okay. Currently, the dispatch code level 2 information also must be verified and reviewed in the old portal. Okay, and your dispatch information includes the authorized contacts on the account. It also details the primary outputs on the account, where the tickets are being transmitted to, and positive response configuration on the account that you all have elected. Okay. It's important to confirm that authorized contacts for the dispatch code is correct. Ticket notifications are being delivered to the right outputs, and positive response users are all correct. The Okie 811 membership guide on our website is a helpful resource if you need additional details on dispatch and/or membership information. The service area editor will cover next in your registered mapping. Okay, the SAE is an online map used to view, create, and manage the geographic data of your underground facilities. The SAE supports mapping file formats such as a GeoJSON file, shapefile, zipped with all components, the KML files, or simply by drawing on the map using the SAE built-in drawing tools. There is a default buffer of 500 feet from the center line with a total of 1,000 feet across, which is automatically applied to centerline data submitted in the SAE. Members can request a customized buffer on their assets by completing the buffer request form, which is located in the new portal. Okay. And outlined in yellow on the left side of the slide are multiple SAE resources available to you. And here you can find information on how to use the service area editor. Okay, in the center of the screen is the Oklahoma base map, which is managed here at Okie 811. And then the mapping toolbars in the SAE are located just above the map of Oklahoma, and they are built-in tools that you'll use to edit your service areas. The SAE has a map layer tool, and by selecting it, you can look at other layers, including aerial views. The top right side of your screen shows a map display of the features that are found on your base map, such as roads, highways, county, town, legal description, etc. And the bottom right side of the screen, the map shown here, shows registered service areas that are displayed in the color blue. And this is how members are notified anytime the service areas overlap with the dig site area, and that's when a ticket is generated. But we'll learn more about it a little bit later. Okay, so earlier we discussed the importance of reviewing and updating your membership and dispatch code information. It is also extremely important that you review your registered service areas. Listed here are some examples of having outdated mapping on file. And so such as over notification happens when you have assets registered that you say previously sold or abandoned, whatever the case may be, but you've not removed them from your database. So therefore you continue to receive tickets on it, which also gives the understanding to the excavator that you have lines there when you actually don't. So it's important that you update your information, your mapping, so that those areas are removed. Or lack of notification, which means that you've acquired assets that you've not registered. And so just the reverse happens. You'll no longer receive tickets, or you won't receive tickets on those areas that you should be receiving tickets, which may result in damage to your facilities or injuries. And also there, possibility of lawsuits or possible fines from the Oklahoma Corporation Commission. Okay, the next topic that we will discuss is positive response. Okay, it's required by law to communicate the status of your facilities regarding the proposed excavation. Positive response is a quick and easy process in the portal. To respond to the tickets, you will log in to the Okie 811 portal. You'll click on Facility Operator Hub and then Submit Response to see the list of tickets that need responding to. You will simply select the ticket and then you either add a response from the results view. You can see the add response at the top right side of the screen there, or you can open a ticket to view it first and then add a response from the ticket view. The positive response system allows an unlimited number of users, each with their own unique email address. Okay, and just to the left there at the bottom, the blue tab located at the very bottom is the PR Resource tab. It gives you access to our library of resources, which include tutorials, positive response assistance, links to the Oki 811 Learning Hub, etc. In the ticket view of the SAE is a feature called Service Area Snapshot, which is one of my favorites, that will show the members' service areas related to the dig site polygon. So let's just take a look and I'll tell you what you're looking at. So bottom right of the screen, Service Area Snapshot. So there in gold is the centerline data, the members' assets in the SAE. The dark orange polygon is the actual dig site, and then the light orange is a buffer placed around that dig site. I believe this snapshot shows a larger buffer, but we now have just a 50-foot buffer that's placed around the dig site area on the tickets. And so because these because the dig site overlaps with the registered service areas, this member will receive a ticket on for marking. Okay, so this tool is especially useful for locators when providing a positive response, or if you ever need to verify why you've received a notification on a ticket, you will find that the service area snapshot is an excellent resource to do that. Excavation readiness. Focus measures how many locate requests in Oklahoma receive an accurate, on-time, valid, positive response from all facility operators and/or owners before the work to begin date. Excavation readiness reflects the overall response performance for all tickets across the state of Oklahoma, while the readiness response rate measures response performance for an individual member company's tickets. Late, missing, or invalid positive response increases the risk of damage and injuries, creates extra notices and cost, drives up ticket volume, and may cause project delays. Timely, on the other hand, timely and accurate responses protect safety, reduces cost, and keeps the work moving. All members will soon receive a monthly email with details about your response performance in relations to excavation readiness. The importance of staying connected is that safety and damage prevention is a shared responsibility between Oki 811, our member companies, and excavators. As we wrap up today's presentation, we encourage you to visit our website at oki811.org for resources designed to keep members informed and promote the Dig Safe message. The burgundy arrows on the slide point to the various resources available to you, such as the Learning Hub, which links to the upcoming and recorded webinars, video tutorials, and there's a membership announcement page, the events calendar, and the Oki 811 membership guide, which is an excellent resource from A to Z concerning your membership. All of these great resources and more can be found on our website. Also, we invite you all to attend the Oki 811 annual meeting, which will be held Wednesday, April the 1st. It's free and registration is available on our website. Our annual meeting is a great opportunity to gain insight into the industry standards, keeps you informed on what's happening at Okie 811, and motivation to continue working together for safety and damage prevention. Well, that sums up the member responsibilities webinar today, and thank you so very much for attending. Eva, do we have any questions?
Thank you, Jan, for sharing that great information. It is important to stay up to date with the law and know what the responsibilities are required by the law to help you have a successful membership. Jan, today we do not have any questions.
Hey, we appreciate and value your feedback. We ask that you scan the QR code to complete a brief survey, and you'll be placed into a drawing after the webinar for a chance to win another $25 Amazon gift card. So please take the time to let us know how we did. As always, please remember that your Okie 811 member service team is available for assistance outside of meetings and webinars. Our contact information is listed at the top of the screen. If you have questions or concerns about your membership, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're happy to help. Again, Eva and myself would like to, in Okie 811, would like to thank you all for attending today's webinar. And most importantly, thank you for keeping Oklahoma safe. Goodbye and have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much.